It's a noun here followed by a pair of commas, and between these two commas you have some extra information about this noun here, Mount Everest. And then you see an and here, so there are two qualities being talked about, a majestic deep purple hue something and another quality here. So see, we need a quality here and therefore a noun modifier is needed, something that Mount Everest can directly refer to. So Mount Everest in rising above doesn't make sense. Answer choice B here, rising, has a present participle acting as a noun phrase. C, Mount Everest rising high above the clouds makes sense. This should stay. Mount Everest risen high above the clouds doesn't make sense, or rises high above the clouds doesn't make sense. Another way of looking at it is that we need a modifier here. So answer choices which have an active verb in them, something like rises, are not going to be right. Being risen is unnecessarily awkward and wordy, and this fails to convey the intended meaning. It's not that Mount Everest is being risen. So choice E is probably the worst of the 5 answer choices. C is going to be a popular choice. Many students are going to choose choice C, and while risen high above the clouds can be a noun modifier, it fails to convey the intended meaning. It's not that Mount Everest has risen or has been risen high above the clouds. So while it may be grammatically alright, it fails to convey the intended meaning. Let's confirm choice B now, Mount Everest, and then two qualities of Mount Everest between the commas here. A deep blue purple hue refers to Mount Everest, and Mount Everest rising high above the clouds summoned someone to scale something. That makes sense, and the key here is the present participle rising acting as a noun modifier here. Some students may unnecessarily try to find parallelism between this verb here and this verb here. That is not the case. Remember, parallelism is always among similar elements in a sentence. The role played by this rising or risen here is different from the role played by summoned here. Summoned is the main verb in the sentence, whereas this rising here is supposed to be a noun modifier modifying Mount Everest. B is the correct answer choice.